Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, Simpson trustees, members of the faculty, degree candidates, and all who have given so much to nurture and support today's graduates, good morning. As acting president of Simpson College, I have the honor of welcoming you to our spring commencement. Graduates, our entire One Simpson community is thrilled to share the excitement of this day for you, your classmates, and all your loved ones. Today marks the end of one amazing journey and the beginning of a new adventure ahead as you become distinguished members of our alumni family. Before we move forward in today's celebration, I'd like to take a moment to recognize someone who is not with us in person, but whose presence is deeply felt, President Jay Byers. Though he is not in the room, I know without a doubt that he is here in spirit. President Byers was the heart and soul of Simpson College. His energy, his vision, and most of all, his deep care of this community shaped the experience we all cherish today. He was your biggest supporter, your constant champion. Whether you were in the classroom, on the stage, on the field, on the court, or in the community, President Byers was watching with pride. He celebrated your wins, encouraged you through challenges, and believed in your potential, always. To the class of 2025, I truly believe that if he were standing here today, he would say this: "You did it, and I'm proud of you." Now go out into the world and lead with the same passion, the same commitment, and the same enthusiasm that you have shown here. And he would leave you with two immortal words: roll storm. So let us go forward in his legacy, not just in our memories, but in how he lived and how we lead and how we serve. I would now like to introduce the Simpson Symphonic Band, who will be performing a special piece. The piece is called One Beautiful Life, written by Julie Giroux. Her description of this piece is this: one life beautiful. The title itself is a double entendre, which in one sense is referring to the person this work is dedicated to, as in one life that was beautifully lived. The other sense is a direct observation, concluding that having only one life is what makes life so sacred, tragic, and so very precious. This is an impressionistic work musically describing that condition. Shakespeare's sweet sorrow, the frailty and strength of life, the meaning of what it is to truly live one beautiful life. Following this performance, we will have a moment of silence in memory of President Jay Byers.
As we continue in reflection, we know that for many of us, our hearts and minds are thinking of people and loved ones who are not with us here today. Even as we celebrate the great accomplishments of our graduates, we hold those persons in our hearts and in our prayers. And so I'd like to invite you to join with me in a spirit of prayer. Holy God, we take a moment now to invite your presence into this space, to honor the graduates, their journeys and learning, and all that this time at Simpson College has held. During their years here, so much has been held hand in hand together. Sometimes this pairing was welcomed. Other times it may have felt so divergent we struggled to make sense of it. Love and loss, grief and gratitude, faith and reason, growth and also letting go. Today, this day, we once again hold two things in tension. This is a moment when past meets future, and our graduates dare to move across the bridge, connecting these two moments. When you look ahead at all that is to come, you must also look back at all that this has brought you here. As our graduates turn the page from one chapter to the next, gracious God, give them the strength to see the true arc of their storyline. For they have not just developed in knowledge, but now they face the hope of possibility. What are they capable of now that they couldn't have imagined before? This arc has been hard fought, carved out of experiences and encounters. And for each time the question of, is this even possible, has been posed, it has been your presence that has sustained each of them. We know sustenance comes in many forms. In times of sorrow, it is known as hope. When questions of whether the road before you is meant for you, it is known as mentors and friends who help to make the path clear. And so for each of these developments in the story, we give thanks on this day for the opportunity to embrace that each graduate has grown and developed in confidence and compassion, and to trust that they will use what this place has given them so that whatever comes next, they may have the confidence and strength to deepen their roots and spread their branches. We ask all of this in the name of the one who has led this transformative journey, Creator, Redeemer, and Sustainer. Amen.
I have the great privilege of introducing our speakers this morning. The first graduate offering remarks, Andrew Samantri, comes from our traditional undergraduate program and was selected by a vote from the members of the graduating class. Andrew is from Springdale, Arkansas, graduating today with a major in computer science. During his time at Simpson, Andrew was a member of the speech and debate team, where he earned regional and national awards. He was also a member of the Computer Science Club, the esports team, and Latinos Unidos. Andrew's academic journey will continue this fall as he pursues a master's degree in artificial intelligence and machine learning at Georgia Institute of Technology, where he hopes to develop technologies that address real-world problems. Please join me in a very warm welcome for Andrew Samantri.
Fellow graduates, faculty, friends, and family, and most importantly, George the cat. My name is Andrew, and it is an honor to stand before you here today. This is a celebration of 4 years of hard work, blood, sweat, and tears. Mostly tears. And sweat if only you were an athlete, right? Or if the Wi-Fi cut out and you hadn't had a chance to run your essay through ChatGPT. I'm looking at all you guys down here. To start, I want to give a quick thank you to all my incredible professors and faculty who shaped my journey here at Simpson. To Spencer, Marissa, Tiana, Eddie Magic, Steph and Monica and trio, Dr. Vance, Dr. Harrigan, both Dr. Brodies. To my best friends Ryan and Ari, to my girlfriend Rachel and her family here today, and to my family who traveled through the roads of Missouri to be here with me today, Karina and Kevin, Stephen, and to my siblings, Vanessa and Aiden, and most importantly to my parents, who sacrificed so much for me to be standing here today. I couldn't have done it without you. This degree is not mine alone, but it's ours. And to every first-generation parent and guardian who has carried the weight of a dream bigger than themselves, this moment is for you too, as we carry the foundation and your dreams forward. But as we all move forward to here to build a new world for ourselves today, it's important to reflect on how we all got here. Now, it might have started with Googling weird majors like I did, like bagpiping or like sports administration. Is that just me? You know what's even more silly? I made my choice in 2 weeks. The 2 weeks before classes started here at Simpson, I applied to Simpson. And that's important to talk about because at the time I was wondering if college was still in the right cards for me. As a first-generation student, uncertainty wasn't just a feeling, but a constant reminder. I didn't have family stories to tell about frat parties or failed relationships. The hardest thing was filling out the FAFSA. You see, it was actually just asking myself, can I actually do this? And I could say the answer is yes, because look at all of us here today. You see, my favorite quotation comes from famous modern-day philosopher, John Cena. And he said that life is a gift. When the sun goes down, I look at what I did for the day, even if it's just relaxing. And I ask, did I earn the sunset? Some days I don't, and then I motivate my child to try it again. But most days I do. And that's my sense of purpose. That's what I chase. You see, that perspective, a simple yet beautiful existence, shaped my approach here at Simpson, where I embraced uncertainty and tried to appreciate the journey. You see, our journeys at Simpson led us to some challenging classes, late night study sessions, or wondering if the toaster worked at sub. You see, I was surrounded by uncertainty, but that's where the magic happened. In those uncertain moments, I discovered a community that became my second family. I walked onto this campus 4 years ago, out of state, my bank account nearly empty, not knowing a single familiar face or anyone who shared my interest or even looked like me. But I found my second family here at Simpson. I found it in the heated debate rounds when teammates would tear apart my arguments and then just ask to get dinner with me afterwards. As we step into a new world marked by unprecedented uncertainty, with climate change, political division, economic instability, and persistent social and racial injustices reshaping our world daily, I hold on to this one truth. When everything around you feels unstable, it's the relationships, the memories, and the community that you've built that keeps you grounded. And in recent days, our Simpson community has faced one of life's most painful uncertainties, the sudden loss of President Jay Byers. His unexpected passing reminds us that uncertainty doesn't just shape our journeys, but sometimes it redirects them in ways that we could never prepare for. You see, Jay Byers embodied what it meant to transform uncertainty into opportunity. He led with vision and compassion, believing deeply in every student and every person that he met. In our grief, we face the greatest uncertainty of all: how to move forward with someone who mattered so deeply with us is no longer here. And as we sit with this loss together, I'm reminded that community doesn't just help us through uncertainty. Sometimes it's the only thing that makes it bearable. And it is President Byers' example that calls us to do more than just endure uncertainty. It challenges us to transform through action. His legacy demands us that we not merely observe the world's problems, but actively work to try and solve them. So I want to leave off with this. Society loves to give us binary choices, right? Success or failure, security or risk, follow the well-worn path or get hopelessly lost. But we have more options. When the world tells you to pick a side, build a bridge instead. When they tell you to be patient, to be realistic, to wait your turn, you have to remind yourself that history wasn't made by those who waited, those who stood out, but history is made by those who spoke up, those who stood up, and those who moved before the world was ready. So be loud in the moments when others stay silent. Walk on the uneven ground beneath your feet to take the first step. Because class of 2025, everything meaningful in life exists in the beautiful, terrifying space of uncertainty. So when you're faced with a new job, a new city, or a new world, face the uncertainty, because that's what makes us flourish. This is an end to a chapter that started with uncertainty and has ended at this celebratory moment. So as we embrace a new uncertain journey, remember that starting often is the hardest part. Although we will all be doing different things, we should all ask ourselves, did we earn the sunset? The world is waiting for you, so show up, make it happen. Whatever you do, make it yours. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, Andrew. Our second speaker today is a graduate of our Simpson Online program, Parker Anderson. Parker is a non-traditional marketing communication major, graduating summa cum laude. He balances his life with his studies, all while handling the advertising that you see on the DART public transit buses throughout greater Des Moines metro area, and a role he loves for the past 7 years. Parker is grateful for the support of his wife, Katie, a surgical nurse, their 11-year-old daughter, Emery, and their 2 dogs, Linda and Olive. He looks forward to continuing to make an impact in the world of public messaging and community engagement. And he has been accepted into the Master of Arts in Communication and Leadership track this fall at Drake University. Please join me in a warm welcome for Parker Anderson.
Thank you. Fellow graduates, family, esteemed faculty, as I stand before you today, I'm grateful to represent the non-traditional students who have worked to achieve their academic goals on top of their day jobs, on top of their family lives, all of these real-world obligations that we call adulting. It can be a lot. I know that all of our journeys have been unique and winding. I can admit that my journey has felt unpredictable at times, and here we are celebrating our accomplishment together. I can recall a motivational quote that resonated with me around the time that I got serious about going back to school. I came across something that said, "You're not too old and it's not too late." When something like this resonates with you, it can both inspire you and terrify you at the same time, because it makes you get really honest with yourself. So I wrote it down and I pondered it in all of its mid-90s to early 2000s Office Space motivational poster glory. It was personal to me because I had toyed with the idea of going back to school for some years. But was I too old to be doing that? Or maybe the better question was I too established in my career to be doing that, or with my family life? And then the question turned into, how many years am I going to second guess myself? These words became a bit of a personal mantra, just the simple reminder that it's never too late to pursue what we want. And we have to have the courage to go out there into the world and take what it is that we're after, just like we did here at Simpson College. And we also have to remember that the biggest rewards always come from giving back more than we took, just like we did here at Simpson College. As non-traditional students, we have faced challenges that have made life a little less comfortable at times. If you're like me, you've balanced your academic obligations on top of your work and on top of your number one job, which is my family, all with a little anticipated exhaustion along the way. Our determination and our resilience have been tested, and we've emerged stronger and more focused for our futures. I'd like to acknowledge the loved ones who have supported us throughout this journey. For me, yes, my beautiful wife, Katie, a surgical nurse. Katie is the smart one in our relationship, and our 11-year-old daughter, Emery. And Emery's going, "Dad, don't embarrass me in front of all my new friends at Simpson College, please." Emery, you're 11 years old, but you are still my whole heart. And one of the big reasons, one of many reasons that I did this was to not tell you, but to show you that we can do hard things and that we follow through. I learned so that I could teach you. To all of our families, we recognize that this journey is never a solo voyage. We needed your support to nurture it. Your encouragement, your patience, your understanding have been instrumental in helping us to arrive here today. We couldn't have done it without you. Simpson College has given us a transformative foundation, but it can't tell us what our life's purpose or passion is. Those are personal discoveries that you have to find for you. And that brings me to all of you. What is your purpose? Why are you doing what you're doing? It's a fair question to ask in any season of your life. Will you always have the courage to keep exploring, to keep questioning, to stand up and to give back for your community, to pursue your passions? It doesn't have to be education, but why are you doing it? To my fellow students, I salute you. As we celebrate our achievements today, we also recognize the value of collective experiences. Non-traditional students bring diverse perspectives and skills and wisdom to academic communities. Our contributions have enriched this learning environment, and I'm proud of us. Before I conclude, I want to take a moment to acknowledge the profound loss our Simpson College community has experienced with the passing of President Byers. I only had the chance to meet him briefly, but I was inspired by his leadership and the way that he made people feel seen. That's how he made me feel. My heart goes out to his family and to everyone who's grieving his loss. To those who might be contemplating a goal of any shape or size, I'd like to offer, whether you're 42 years old and finishing your undergrad, or you're 92 years old and you'd like to learn a new instrument or a new language, I'd like to offer you this word of encouragement. You are not too old, and it's not too late. Take a small step and lean into your people and love them hard, and take another small step. Surround yourself with people who you look up to, people who inspire you, and people who believe in you. And don't be afraid to ask for help. Lastly, I'd like to express my gratitude to Simpson College, this institution, for providing us with a supportive and an inclusive environment for all students. Your commitment to our success has made a difference in our lives, and we'll do our best to pay it forward. Thank you.
And now it is my extreme pleasure to introduce our guest speaker, Robert G. Riley. Bob Riley is the CEO of Riley Resource Group and a respected leader in agriculture, sustainability, and entrepreneurial innovation. With over 50 years of experience in the agricultural, fats, and oil processing industries, Bob has consistently championed balanced, sustainable systems that integrate business, science, and government collaboration. Under his leadership, Feed Energy has become a leading provider of energy solutions for the livestock industry, serving more than 80 million animals annually. He also founded FEC Solutions, Riverhead Resources, and has served as a strategic advisor to Decision Innovation Solutions. A proponent of servant leadership, Bob focuses on empowering people and organizations to reach their full potential. He is deeply involved in environmental and agricultural advocacy, holding leadership roles in organizations such as the Iowa Poultry Association, the Nature Conservancy of Iowa, and the Community Foundation of Greater Des Moines. Bob continues to shape critical conversations on the intersection of food, feed, fuel, and environmental policy. Please join me in a warm welcome for Bob Riley.
Hello, Simpson class of 2025. Since you really don't know me from a bale of hay, let me introduce myself again. I'm Bob Riley. You can read the same words that Terry said in the program, but here's the shorter version. I work in thermonuclear energy and photosynthetic agriculture. And I've served on 40 boards. That's a fancy way of saying we feed pigs and chickens, and I work in nature, education, and social capital the rest of the time. Because I'm old and have done lots of stuff, they asked me to talk to you, the class of 25. The number that stands for curiosity, new beginnings, adventure, change, and wisdom. But before I go on, let's take a moment. Recently, we lost Pope Francis and Jay Byers. Both had outsized influence on the institution they served, the world around them, and were great examples of care for their flocks. And I mention that because starting today, you begin your own journey of influence, service, and care. Follow their lead. You could do worse. This is your moment. This is your beginning. Trajectory, undetermined. Path, uncharted. The last few years were like your cocoon. Now you get to claw your way out into the world. Don't stress too much about which direction to go right now. Just start moving, show up, dressed to play, ready to pedal. And quit doom scrolling. Get off your damn phones. And now let the wild rumpus start. Last night I dreamt of issues I'm sure you're thinking about all the time. Chaos, complexity, Canada, computational intelligence, currency crisis, corruption. But instead, I thought I'd explore curiosity, certainty, care, and my favorite, friction. Let's jump to curiosity. Curiosity is a blessing and a curse. Curiosity keeps me up at night and makes me leap out of bed in the morning. It's the fuel that powers my day. It fuels wonder, ideas, great solutions, great adventures. Our stars shine bright and long, but only with fuel. Curiosity is the fuel that keeps them burning. We hope your time at Simpson has supplied you with enough fuel for a lifetime. You didn't grow up in my house. I was raised a feral kid, being blessed with ADD. Yes, I said blessed. And I studied philosophy and psychedelics in college, so I come by my curiosity honestly. There were a few cats and alarm clocks that didn't thrive after my experiments. I once boiled a roadkill squirrel in a pot of wet sand for a week on a stove in the basement, hoping to learn how shrunken heads were made. Bulletin, Mom not happy. People call me the complicator because I dig deep into things that seem simple. I ask questions until I discover the depth of my ignorance. Ignorance is a good thing because it is tightly tied to curiosity. Ignorance demands curiosity. Asking questions is how we learn. And when you admit you don't know something, that's not a weakness, it's a strength. Ignorance can be fixed with questions. Stubborn certainty, not so much. Let me introduce you to certainty, the god of chaos, the evil twin of ignorance, and the killer of curiosity. What the hell do they think they're doing? Look at all the chaos they are causing, a former president said the other day. Some people think they know everything. That's a problem. Darwin said, ignorance more frequently begets confidence than does knowledge. The more you know you don't know. That's intelligence. The less you know and think you know, that's the stupid of certainty. Dunning-Kruger syndrome, look it up. Certainty can block new ideas and cause chaos. We see it in politics, relationships, business, it's everywhere. A lot of chaos comes from not caring enough to ask questions, not thinking things through to the unintended consequences. We live in a world that wants quick answers and easy labels, black or white, either or. This leaves half of the population and half of the answers out of the equation. The real world, when mixed with curiosity and care, is full of both and. This allows a larger lens, possibilities that weren't apparent, solutions that serve the greater good. Admit ignorance, and you open the door to curiosity and problem solving. Now we come to care. You've heard this before. Put your own oxygen mask on first, then help others. Take care of yourself first, then your family and your community. I mean this. Care for the people around you, the person behind the counter, the stranger in the car next door to you. Give them some grace. We are all in this together, and sometimes we're having a bad day. And don't forget to care for the voiceless, the soil, the water, the air, the bees, those less fortunate, the marginalized, those who weren't born as lucky as most of us here. In the end, care for those who need it. Seek out the people and causes who need it and give them a little TLC. Everyone will be better for it. An attitude of gratitude is good to practice, especially to those who have given you care and grace. And finally, friction, my favorite. Some people say virtual reality is the next best thing to being there. I don't buy it. Embracing all five senses, smell, touch, taste, sight, and sound, is only possible through friction, having the experience up close and personal. You can't see the immensity of the Grand Canyon or the Sahara Desert through a screen. You can't get a scraped knee from a Zoom call. You can't feel the heat or get a rug burn with goggles or through texting. Feel the warmth, smell the sweat, taste the mint, see the grace in the motion, hear the heart pounding, be in the first person. Show up, be in the room, fully engaged. Swing that bat and pray. Welcome the friction of the sun on your face, the wind in your hair, not mine. Bathe in Beethoven's Ninth and the Grateful Dead's lyrics. Listen to the river sing sweet songs to rock my soul. And now the words you've all been waiting for. In closing, time and chance happen to us all, but chance favors the prepared mind. The Irish poet Padraig Ó Tuama said that you will learn most from situations you did not choose. Our future accomplishments, as significant as they may be, are nothing compared to the care we show for one another and for our community. So go out there, be curious, stay humble, show care, embrace the friction, live dangerously, carefully, brace yourself. Andrew Jackson must have attended Simpson. He said, "I was born for a storm, and a calm does not suit me." Roll storm, onward.
morning. My name is Anya Waugh, Senior Class President, and I have the honor of presenting both the 2025 Staff Student Impact and Distinguished Teaching Awards. Established in 2015, the Staff Student Impact Award recognizes a staff member whose efforts to mentor and challenge students to graduate exceed the scope of their normal duties. Those efforts may include advising a student club or group, providing social or academic advice and assistance to help students stay on track for graduation, or involving students in activities related to their purpose and vocation or career goals. Students submit nominations for this award, and the recipient is voted on by a committee of students. This year's recipient has a heart for students that truly sets them apart. They take the time to offer each student their full attention, making sure no one feels overlooked and everyone has access to the support and resources they need. Their warmth and kindness create a space where students feel at home, welcomed, valued, and above all, wanted. Their dedication to the TRIO program shines through in every conversation, every challenge faced, and every success celebrated. They walk alongside their students through the highs and lows of college life, always offering encouragement, understanding, and an open door. Please join me in congratulating the 2024-2025 recipient of the Staff Student Impact Award, Director of Student Support Services, Stephanie Navy. The Distinguished Teaching Award honors a faculty member who is recognized by both students and faculty colleagues for their outstanding ability as a teacher, concern for students' personal development, and ability to enhance high academic standards and their support of Simpson College's goals. Each year, the graduating class selects a professor to receive the Distinguished Teaching Award. Will the past recipients of this award please stand so that we might recognize them? This year's recipient is a teacher in every sense of the word, and then some. They are someone who goes far beyond the traditional expectations of a faculty member. In the classroom, they don't just teach complex subjects, but bring them to life. Their attention to detail is remarkable, but what's even more impressive is their commitment to ensuring every student truly understands. They will meet with students again and again, however many times it takes, because they want the students to learn, not just pass. But what makes this individual truly stand out is what happens beyond the syllabus. Their office is a place of learning, yes, but it's also a haven. Despite their incredibly busy schedule, they never stop showing up for questions, for check-ins, and those moments when a student just needs someone to believe in them. Please join me in congratulating the 2024-2025 recipient of the Distinguished Teacher Award, Associate Professor of Chemistry, Lindsay Ditzler.
Good morning. First off, I would like to congratulate all the members of today's graduating class. It is an honor to be with you today. Since its inception in 1959, the Trustees Academic Award has come to be regarded as the ultimate academic recognition from the Simpson College Board of Trustees for outstanding accomplishment by an exceptional graduate. The criteria for eligibility are rigorous. A graduating senior must have been a resident student at Simpson during at least their entire junior and senior years, must have the highest cumulative grade point average, and must have accumulated the greatest number of quality points of any member of the graduating class. Our 2025 recipient comes from Mount Pleasant, Iowa, and is graduating with a major in social justice studies and minors in computer science and multimedia communication. A two-time DOFT Award of Science recipient, this individual has contributed to Simpson's computer science department and held internships with the Iowa House Democrats, KILJ Radio, and the Burlington Beacon. They served as station manager for Simpson College Radio and were active with the Simpsonian. As a standout on the speech and debate team, they competed in every individual event, mentored peers, and was named Outstanding Senior. They also served as a Sarah and Tri-Delt member, reflecting their deep commitment to advocacy and service. I would like to invite her parents, Michael and Lisa Fitzpatrick, to stand as she comes forward to receive this award. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient of the Trustees Academic Award, Maggie Fitzpatrick.
And now for the moment we have all been anticipating, the conferring of the various degrees recommended by the faculty of the college.
For many years, Simpson College has used Latin honors to recognize our highest achieving students. I will note the appropriate honor after reading the name of the graduate. We realize there may be students participating in the ceremony today who will receive Latin honors once grades are complete, who are not recognized in today's program. The honors will be listed on the student's official transcript and diploma. Candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Music, please stand and remain in place. President Handley, with the recommendation of the faculty of Simpson College and pending the satisfactory completion of all requirements, as academic dean, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive the degree of Bachelor of Music.
Thank you, Dean Harrigan. Upon completion of all requirements and by the authority of the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree of the Bachelor of Music, admitting you to all the rights and privileges appertaining to such degree. In testimony whereof you will be presented the diploma of the college and welcomed into the fellowship of the alumni of this academic community.
Liza Q, magna cum laude. Olivia DeBari. Noelle Marie Roberts. Candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, please stand and remain in place. President Handley, with the recommendation of the faculty of Simpson College and pending the satisfactory completion of all requirements, as academic dean, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive the degree of Bachelor of Arts.
Thank you, Dean Harrigan. Upon completion of all requirements and by the authority of the Board of the Trustees, I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Arts, admitting you to all the rights and privileges appertaining to such degree. In testimony whereof you will be presented the diploma of the college and welcomed into the fellowship of the alumni of this academic community.
Jose Alejandro Aguirre. Holly Albertson. Madeline May Allen, magna cum laude. Parker Anderson. Brandon Barkey, summa cum laude. Samaria Shantavia Barnes. Brianna Nicole Benja. Jordan Bly. Ilaria Michelle Bodie. Tegan Marie Booth. Eldred Boria. Amelia Bothwell. Dawn Brandt, summa cum laude. Sabrina Nohelani Brangers, cum laude. Joseph Robert Bream. Hannah Brewer, summa cum laude. Christopher D. Bropley. Carson Patrick Brown. Haley Brummett, magna cum laude. Emily Michelle Burns, magna cum laude. Anthony Cam, cum laude. Herbert William Carlock IV, magna cum laude. Jackson John Carlson. Aaliyah Marie Casper. Trey David Castile. Gloria Cayetano Beatriz. J. M. Sepperly, cum laude. Aubrey Marilyn Marie Chapman. Christina Lynn Chapman. Kevin Chen. Brady D. Clark. Wyatt Gary Clark. Bianca Nicole Sahara Clemens. Miles Jordan Combs. Elizabeth Ann Conroy, summa cum laude. Monica M. Coons, magna cum laude. Ryan Dale Corcoran, summa cum laude. Blake Crawshore. Carson Adam Cummings, summa cum laude. Keelan Curley. Hannah Laura Curtis, magna cum laude. Blake DePhillips, summa cum laude. Lena Diane Depping, summa cum laude. Sam Durning, summa cum laude. Avery Jolie Dickerson. Dante Benton Dolash. Grace Dong. Bailey Marie Dostal. Drake Robert Downard. Brianna May Drahota. Jenna Nicole Doucette. Zachary Duker, magna cum laude. Hannah Jane Duncan, summa cum laude. Cody Wade Durbin. Brooklyn Alyssa Eklund, magna cum laude. Alexis Lee Ehlers. Spencer Ray Ellsworth. Macy Lynn M. Garten, cum laude. Emily Teresa Escoto. Elijah Douglas Feakin. Alexis Fell. Jared L. Fisher, cum laude. Maggie Ann Fitzpatrick, summa cum laude. Darby Lane Flynn. Jordan Ruth Felsky, summa cum laude. Eris Dawn Forbes, cum laude. Hannah Marie Foster. Loudon Foster. Xander Franquero. Cougar D. Fridley. Danielle Alexander Garcia, cum laude. Gabriela Garcia Medina. William Henry Gardner. Macy Carolyn Gaskell. Dayton Mariah Gatewood, magna cum laude. Chance Jackson Gibbons, summa cum laude. Jacob Daniel Giuffretti, magna cum laude. Brendan Godbout. Nicholas Paul Gordon, magna cum laude. Ellie Lynn Gray, summa cum laude. Madeline Jean Green. Joshua Harold Green. Claire Parson Hackman, summa cum laude. Noah James Harkness. Zoe Harmon. Anthony Matthew Harrington. Briley James Hayes. Madison Taylor Lynn Hayes, summa cum laude. Catherine Hendrickson, magna cum laude. Levi Herrick, cum laude. Brianna New He Hinson, summa cum laude. Abigail Dawn Heinz, summa cum laude. David Henry Hollingsworth. Caitlin Holmes McFadden, magna cum laude. Jace W. Howard, summa cum laude. Colin Andrew Hubble. Abigail Ann Jennings. Brock Jensen. J. Mark Jensen III. Aaliyah Antoinette Johnson, magna cum laude. Cameron Charles Johnson, magna cum laude. Dylan Gully. Nathan Allen Keating. Elijah Kaeomaka mai pono io na la ni aloha, Keo Puiva Carvalho. Kyle Houston Kincaid. I had to practice. Marcus Colasar, magna cum laude. Blaine Coster, magna cum laude. Taylor Blake Kuski, summa cum laude. Haley Joe Cowsen, magna cum laude. Caitlin Ann Kriegel, magna cum laude. Josephine Leanne Lamb. Emily Lynn Lantizer. Clark B. Latcham, cum laude. Simon Glenn Lewiston, summa cum laude. Paul Umberto Llamas Duarte, summa cum laude. Dominic William Lloyd. Ava Marie Loudon, magna cum laude. Molly Ann Lutmer. Michael Madeira. Ryan Glenn Magalhães, cum laude. Thank you. Seth Mahidi. Bodie William Maines. Wyatt James Manning. Eric Jordan Martin, magna cum laude. Christopher Martinez. Cade Mash. Sydney Marie McCarron, magna cum laude. Kylie McVeigh. Hayden Mead. Jackson Mears, magna cum laude. Nayeli Cecilia Hernandez Mejia. Thank you. Clara Lene Mays, summa cum laude. Maximilian James Myers, magna cum laude. Catherine Minette, magna cum laude. Max Mitchell. Maximilian Chester Monroe. Christian Agustin Montes Montesinos. Jessica Moore. Hazel K. Morgan Fine. Layla Marguerite Muhammad, summa cum laude. Nadia Marabi, cum laude. Ileana Marie Murphy, summa cum laude. Austin Murrow. Nishimagazue Ejide. Espoir Comezi. Kenneth Eugene Norris. Ulysses Fabian Patterson, Jr. Courtney Jade Paxton. Alexander Perez Oliva, magna cum laude. Jack Perkins. Bailey Marie Peterson, summa cum laude. Grace F. Peterson, cum laude. Reagan Pantavong, summa cum laude. Brooklyn Pierce, cum laude. Morgan Lynn Pedig, cum laude. Jesse Robert Platson. Eveline May Plants. Anthony Craig Potratz, summa cum laude. Bryn Cassandra Potts. Sydney Marie Powell. Reagan Renee Pritchard. Haley Rose Rasmussen, summa cum laude. Caden Remeyer. Mackenzie Jana Reynolds. Brennan Nicole Roan. Grace Ray Ritchie, summa cum laude. Sarah Jennifer Roberts, magna cum laude. Maxwell Powers Robinson. Mitchell William Reeder, summa cum laude. Morgan Christine Rosenbeck, cum laude. Hannah Lynn Rosenfeld, magna cum laude. Adriana Best Rubel, magna cum laude. Aiden Thomas Ruprecht. Andrew Tanner Simontri. A. Mu Se. Brooklyn R. Scanlon. Congratulations. Angel Anna Fu Shavy, summa cum laude. Anna Elizabeth Shiwi, summa cum laude. Claire Amelia Schmitz, magna cum laude. Matthew Wayne Schubert. Isabella Andrea Serrano, cum laude. Casey C. Shanahan, cum laude. Brady Shannon, magna cum laude. Ida Alexandra Sharansky. Savannah Ray Skaggs, magna cum laude. Frederick Robert Sklors. Caitlin Smith, summa cum laude. Caroline Morgan Standiford. Zachary Steenhook, cum laude. Caden Warren Steffens. Magdalena Grace Ann Steinbeck, magna cum laude. Elena Christine Stemsrud. Maddox R. Stout, summa cum laude. Patricia Straub. Madeline Stryker, magna cum laude. Lane Ryan Sundberg, magna cum laude. Morgan Kennedy Sveck. Elise Morgan Swalve. Shania Ariel Temple, cum laude. Adrian Marie Thomas, summa cum laude. Alyssa Thompson. Gracie Lynn Tim. Kylie Ray Torres. Tegan Shaw Townsend. Max Walter Tremblay. Corbin Matthew Truitt. Zachary Daly Truitt. Kylie Joe Tucker. Emma Carolyn Van Ernam. Mackenzie Van Haften, magna cum laude. Douglas Vanderlinden. Claire Orel Verrin. Bennett A. Wadstrom, cum laude. Chase Jacob Wainwright. Annika Wamstead Evans, magna cum laude. Madison Lee Wardlow, magna cum laude. Andrea Joy Sue Warner. Nicholas James Warrington, magna cum laude. Anya Faith Waugh, summa cum laude. Bly Dean Wearmouth. Andrew Justin Weig, cum laude. Victoria Marine White, summa cum laude. Timothy Wilburn. Aaron Edward Wilkins, magna cum laude. Maya Michelle Willie. Emma Marie Winterbore, summa cum laude. Kirsten Elizabeth Wolf. Andrew Thomas Young Wolf, summa cum laude. Brandon Daniel Zier. Gabrielle Zielinski, summa cum laude. Ari Joshua Rogers Ziegler, cum laude.
Graduates, you may now move your tassels to the left side. I invite you to stand and face those who have gathered here to support you today. And let us all join in a warm round of applause to express our gratitude. We'd like to congratulate all those with the hard work and encouragement that has made it possible for our graduates to reach this life-shaping milestone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You may please be seated. Everyone is invited to a reception in the Kent Campus Center immediately following the recessional. Each of the academic departments, as well as the Simpson Online program, will be represented at a separate reception table. Graduates, I encourage you to stop by with your family and friends to introduce them to the faculty members who have so greatly impacted each of you. I am now pleased to invite our president of the Simpson College Alumni Association and the class of 2008 graduate, Martha Davis Goldstein, to offer some final words for our graduates.
As a fellow Simpson alum, it is my honor to officially welcome you, the graduating class of 2025, as the newest members of the Simpson College Alumni Association. Today marks not just the completion of your academic journey, but a beginning of a lifelong relationship with Simpson College. As you step into the next chapter of your lives, whether that takes you to new cities, exciting careers, graduate studies, service opportunities, or adventures yet unknown, know that you are forever part of a community that believes in you and celebrates your achievements. I encourage you to remain engaged with Simpson College as active alumni. Attend events, mentor current students, support future generations, and proudly wear your Simpson pride wherever that takes you. Your journey with Simpson doesn't end today. It evolves into a new and powerful way to stay connected, contribute, and grow. Congratulations, class of 2025. We are so proud of you, and we look forward to seeing all the incredible things you will accomplish. Welcome to the Simpson alumni family. I now ask that everyone stand as you are able and join in singing the alma mater, the red and gold.
Please be seated. That's a mistake? Yeah, okay. Back up. Stand up. My mistake, I apologize. I got ahead of myself. Not the first time. So please join me in welcoming Reverend Chad Jennings to the podium to offer the benediction. Reverend Jennings is the pastor at Cedar Falls First United Methodist Church, and his daughter Abby is a member of today's graduating class.
As we leave this place, those who have just been graduated leave into a world of opportunity. May you venture into that world knowing that the time you spent here has prepared you for whatever may come. The knowledge instilled in you by your professors, instructors, and teaching assistants, alongside the hard work and dedication that you have given to your educational goals, will serve you well in the years to come. May God walk alongside you in this journey. May you be ever aware of those who continue to walk with you, your parents who have invested so much in you, your families, both given and those chosen by you, who are rooting for your success, however you define it. Your friends who continue to value your friendship through strengths and weaknesses, through hardships and celebrations. May God bless you with opportunities to use the things you've worked for to make an impact in this world, most especially in the communities in which you choose to live. May the things that have afflicted you during these years, the struggles you have witnessed in the world that have broken your heart and captured your conviction, may these things and more continue to remain at the forefront of your hearts and minds and cause you to act. And may these things and so many other things that seem impossible to the world be opportunities for you to show us just how amazing you are. For now is the time for you all to shape this world in your image. May you be a God-given gift to the world, 2025 Simpson College alumni. Amen.